And hello everyone. This is AJ in the SNW Podcast, and I want to say thank you very much. This is a special Art of Survival episode, and we are currently with a bunch of special guests. And let me introduce one of our special guests. It is the one and the only. Hold on, guys. My things. Yeah. And the one and the only. The Wild Hound, John. Welcome to the SNW Podcast. And we also have the commissioner of Vortex himself, Christian Oswald, aka Ozzy. Welcome to the show, both of you guys.
Great to be here.
Okay, so welcome to the show. So tonight we're going to be talking about exclusively about the upcoming event, August 30th, that everyone should know about. It is SuperNovaWrestling presents Art of War, coming to you from the Neal Rantoul Black Box Theater in Lynn, Massachusetts. Here's all the info that you need. Is live pro wrestling on Saturday, August 30th, 2025 at the Neal Rantoul Theater, 25 Exchange Street, Lynn, Massachusetts. Tickets are on sale now, before and after August 21st, 2025, before August 21st. Tickets online, only for online purchases. Okay, for only online. It is $50 for adults, $5 for kids. Kids 5 and under free. And then after the 21st or the day of the show will be adults 20, kids 10, and kids 5 and under free. You can also get the family pack, which is 5 tickets for $50. You can get it on Cashapp, Venmo, or PayPal, people. So now let's go to a quick sponsor update. Thank you very much to all our sponsors: the Murray Hill Group LLC, Black Hearts Angels, Me and You Podcast, Babyface Breaks, The Human Garment, Demented Teas, Luigi's Pizza, also David Gilberto. Thank you for being a sponsor fan that sponsored the Morning Star, Main Event Minds, Blackheart Productions, and the OTTR Network. Just so everyone knows, we are on the Hardcore Sports Network as well. So now let's get right into the nitty-gritty of this. So Wild Hound, you debuted when, I want to say, Over the Edge, correct?
That's correct.
All right, so you debuted at Over the Edge. We had a match. And I'm trying to refresh my memory. Do you remember who you wrestled at Over the Edge?
I wish I could forget. I debuted against
Damien Darko?
Yeah.
And yeah, that's right. Damien Darko took the dub on that one, correct?
That was a match.
How did you feel about that match?
Like I said, Damien Darko is a unique. Very unique. That's
Yeah, Damien Darko was a really interesting character, let's say. So, and then we know that Over the Edge it ended with the Shock and Vortex. You know, Vortex invade in the main event, which Ozzy, how did you feel about that?
Well, didn't you notice I tried to put a stop to that? I tried to stop that rumble before it began.
All right. So, which people probably don't know that SW had a draft back in March where people got drafted to essentially two brands or two conferences or whatever you want to look at it. Vortex and Shock. So Ozzy is the commissioner of Vortex, and he went to upper management after the events of Over the Edge and requested the 3-on-3 survival match.
That's right.
And for whatever reason, Ozzy selected a very unique group of people for this match. So let's go over who he handpicked for Team Vortex. The Morning Star, who has an alliance with Brother Betham, who later on that night on August 30th, he's taking on Billy Avery in the Zava Cup semifinal, debuting not only Morning Star, but the other debuting person is Corey Fisher. And then the Black Tiger. For whatever reason, Ozzy put Black Tiger on Team Vortex. So what gave you the thought process of putting Black Tiger on Team Vortex?
Well, I thought you of all people must know that I'm the man that personally brought this man to the United States from Japan. I'm the guy that brought him into SNW. And yeah, he still owes me.
Okay, that's very intriguing. So you have two Davey Lynn wrestlers and one guy that debuted like at Over the Edge. Okay, that's an interesting way to do it. And then over on Shock, which we have to give Shock some credit here, they got Aries Perez to come in, who is on the verge of potentially securing the Zava Cup in October, and then teaming them up with Wild Hound, and then the only new guy named Ray Bannon. So, Wild Hound, how do you feel like going into this 3-on-3 survival match?
You just said it like a few minutes ago. This one guy got on the verge of stuff, and I once the bit got to up and up, regardless where it is. But not this all. You're making it all, not just what all over. I got,
Okay.
and I'm very, very get that way. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, I'm a robot again on this. Jesus Christ. Yeah, you just gotta love when the stuff does not work. And his audio, your audio is not working. I don't know, man. All right, maybe some music. Let's try that. How the hell do I sound robotic to you guys?
Yeah.
I do. Oh, Jesus, man. Why? Why does this have to happen? All right. I have to switch over to another device. Maybe that'll work. Okay. If this works, if this works, then you know, we're gonna roll with this. All right. Is that a little bit better? I hope Mitch doesn't think that I'm, RoboCop anymore. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yep.
All right, then. I hope that's better. I'll find out from Mitch later on. Let me see something here. All right. You guys still there?
Yep.
All right. So going back to a thing. Now with this match, the 3-on-3, there's a stipulation to it, right? So the stipulation is simple. Whoever survives the 3-on-3 survival match, that brand It's the first pick in the first pick in the draft, and then the last pick in the draft. So they get a bonus pick. So they essentially got you know,
Yeah, bonus pick and they get the first pick. Yeah.
yeah. So that's essentially what it is. So whoever wins gets those 2 picks at draft night next year, 2026 of March. So Ozzy, how do you feel about your team going into this?
Well, I feel pretty confident with my team. Obviously, I threw them together for a reason, and none of
Okay.
these had much of a chance to show what they've got. But you'll be seeing what they got on August 30th.
All right. So you were convinced that Team Vortex is going to win. All right. So Wildhound, how do you feel about that?
To be honest, that's my team. I studied some cases. They look.
So do you think you have this in the bag, essentially?
Like I said before, we don't even use survival.
All right, then. All right, then. All right, then. So let's go over the rest of these matches for the show, and that have been already announced, and then let's play a little prediction game. Let's see who you think's guy's going to win. All right. We have the first of the semifinal matches. We have Brother Betham taking on Brave Billy Avery. Billy Avery, original from Lynn or the North Shore area for the most part. Who do you think you get? Who do you guys have winning?
I'm sorry, but
That's a tough one. That should be a good matchup. I can say that much.
All right. Who do you have at Wildhound?
he cannot be. I'm looking at Brave Billy, whatever his name is. He looks like
Billy Avery.
so.
All right.
He can go on con.
Billy Avery's the one with the fan support. He might need that in order to conquer this mountain.
Yeah, I mean, this is like a hometown matchup for him. You know, there's like
Have all
you have the home field advantage, so to speak. You know.
much of the killer are you? Is what matters.
Now, the next match is the other semifinal match. The Irish scrapper himself, Frank Bones of CIA, taking on the land shark, Brew Vallon. Who do you guys have?
Oh, Frank Bones all the way. He's my man. He's the man that brought the belt to, well, one of the belts, I should say, to Vortex. And he's the man, and he's got this one in the bag.
I'm going to play advocate.
All right.
Frank Bones.
I'm actually picking Brew Vallon personally, but you know. And then we do know the tag team match is going to be announced soon, and we know that it could be any member of CIA. Now, the main event of the even is the Sin Eater Killian Beck taking on the champion himself, the first ever 2-time APEC champion, Showtime Tony Clash. Who do you guys have?
Tony Clash is a great competitor, but how is he going to get past this monster? I mean, Beck destroyed the Black Tiger in seconds, and the Black Tiger is a great athlete.
Okay. Wildhound?
I really do not see Clash taking.
Yeah, I mean, this.
You heard the nickname Sin Eater?
Sin Eater.
Come on, that's That dude looks like he could guard my dog without it.
All right. So, SNW Podcast, want to invite everyone to Lynn, Massachusetts on August 30th. Let me put out the details. Lynn, Massachusetts at the Neal Rantoul Theater, 25 Exchange Street, Lynn, Massachusetts. All right. Doors open at 5 p.m. There's going to be a meet and greet with the wrestlers at 5:30, and then bell time between 6 and 6:30, depending on how the meet and greet goes. We're having five matches, which means it's not going to be it's going to give the wrestlers the time to showcase how important it is for this match. How important of all their matches are, and let's be honest here. We all know how important it is for Shock and Vortex to win this bragging right due to the upcoming draft for March of next year. So that is a big thing right now, and I'm telling you, people, you have to get on this, and you definitely need to get these tickets while tickets are still there. I will have to say that Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. SNW Podcast will be on every Wednesday night moving forward, and we will be doing live with whoever we get for a guest for this event, period. So if I was you guys, I would check up on our Facebook page, our YouTube page, on the Hardcore Sports Network, which is on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, Kick. It's on quite a few streaming platforms, and that's where you're going to find all SNW products, such as SNW Podcast, OTTR, and all that good stuff. So what is your goal, Wildhound? What do you want to achieve in SNW? What do you want to achieve at this show? So if I'm correct, you weren't one of the people that got drafted. You were picked up during free agency. Am I correct?
You are correct.
So obviously, the draft for 2026 is both commissioners are allowed to protect up to 10 wrestlers for next year, but that excludes free agent signing. So you guys go right back to the draft pool. So is this your moment to shine and say, hey, you know what, guys, draft me?
I'm going to say Doc Vortex, because Big Dog has one goal. That goal, that shiny belt that's going to go around either my way. Coming, Dog. So, whichever who picks me, whoever rip it real fast, coming.
All right, sorry. Sorry about that, guys. So, with that being said, I think that's very important that you have a really good showing tonight. I mean, not tonight, excuse me. A good showing on August 30th at our Survival. So, let me ask you, Ozzy, that as a commissioner, what are you looking at from talent? How do you go through this process of drafting wrestlers?
Well, you got several factors to weigh. You gotta look at the guys' experience, win-loss records. popularity, that, I mean, that matters because if people aren't popular, they're not selling tickets, and if they're not selling tickets, are they worth paying to work for you? I mean,
No, that's true. That's true. I mean, you 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 want someone that has some type of like draw power, right?
oh, exactly. That's what I'm getting at.
You
Yeah,
know, and if they don't have draw power, it's kind of hard for you as a commissioner to justify drafting them or even put them on the protection list again enter the draft.
yeah, that could be true, but there are some exceptions. Some once in a while somebody's extremely unpopular with the fans, but they are a great wrestler, and they will get SNW, especially Vortex, noticed. Maybe articles written in the PWI, or so I mean, you can't really pass them up just for the reason that the fans don't care for them.
All right.
I said, there's all these, you got to weigh the different, you know. I mean,
So Wild Hound, what do you think about your teammates? Bannon, who's Bannon, I think it's I'm probably butchering his name, and then Aries Perez.
I'd say both my teams got potential.
So, do you think you'll be carrying the team on your back, or do you think it's an honest team effort?
Like I said, I studies those two. I realized that, like me in certain ways, that when that
All
belt
right.
is all whoever we are, we become king. So we have one thing in common. That killer is
All
otherwise
right.
it's gonna be easy night for us.
All right. So I do know that the champions, unless they are holding brand titles, which right now currently the only brand titles that we have, we just David Mercury just retired the Division Zero belt. So now the new soon to be crowned whoever wins the Top Cup finals becomes the new SNW TV title, which will be a shock title. And then um, we do know that the Infinite Plus title currently right now is a shock brand title. However, we do know that in October, we know that his opponent is going to be David Mercury, and David Mercury represents Vortex. So if David Mercury defeats Red Dog for that belt, does that mean the belt goes to Vortex? Ozzy?
well, yes, if when I consider the belt as being part of Vortex, even if they're not brand exclusive, as long as one of the Vortex roster members has the belt, it belongs to Vortex.
All right. So while Hound, what is your goals here in SNW?
I can say almost everybody else, even though they won't say, it, I'll be the call to say my goal is to be champion. And
Well, October 24th is the Deadly Seven match, golden ticket match. Meaning whoever wins that can cash the golden ticket in for any title at any point. Are you going to enter yourself in the Deadly Seven match there, Wild Hound?
sounds intriguing. The big dog was let, let Wild
So are you declaring to be in the Deadly Seven?
Wild declaring to be
Well,
seven.
here we go, people. The first one to declare in the Deadly Seven, Johnny Rivera, the Wild Hound himself, is officially for October 24th. He will be in the Deadly Seven golden ticket match.
And the Wild
Oz,
will take that next step. If win this match, for that.
so Ozzy, is anyone from Vortex going into the Deadly Seven?
You'll have to wait and see.
Oh, wow. Look at this. A bunch of mysterious things going on over on Vortex.
Yeah.
So, do you know who's going to be the mysterious tag team? Who in CIA going to defend the belts against the powerful mob? It's Frank Bones going to work 2 matches. Is it going to be Richie Mack and Greedy Bones? Is it going to be some random other person? Like, who do you think is going to be that mysterious tag partner?
Oh, I don't think I know.
You don't know either?
Oh, I know, but I'm not telling.
Oh, you're not telling me. Oh, look at that. Look at that, people. No one wants, he doesn't want to tell me who it is or who's going to be involved in
Well,
this match.
find out on August 30th.
Oh, see, people, you got to get your tickets. You heard it first. You got to get your tickets. You don't get your tickets, you're not going to know. So, with that being said, gentlemen, I want to say that August 30th, which let's put this graphic up right here. Brand supremacy is on the line. Bragging rights, so to speak. A 3-on-3 elimination survival match. One person is going to be the last one standing, with his arms held up high and winning those those crucial draft picks for their brand. The question is, who is it going to be? This past draft night, it was Shock with the first pick of the draft. Could it be Vortex? Could Vortex seemingly win this match and not only get the first pick, but get the last pick? Which we did know that Vortex got. Actually, let me double check. I'm drawing a blank here. I want to make sure I got this right. We picked first last year in the draft. The draft night. Ozzy, do you remember if it was you or Shock that picked first?
I do believe that Shock got the first pick, unfortunately.
So they did, all right. And then because two Blue Black got drafted, they gave you guys the bonus, right?
Correct.
Okay, that's what it was. Go figure. All right. So with that being said, how did you felt about what this past? How do you feel about August going into August 30th?
Oh, Vortex has the 6-man tag in the guaranteed in the bag. I mean, even if Shock added 20 more members to their team, and I just kept the 3 I got, we'd still come out on top. And there's nothing Shock can do about it.
Did you hear this? Do you hear this, Hound?
Do you see this? That's the Lulu.
That does make him sound a little cuckoo for Cocoa Pops, I think.
Like I said, when the bell rings, how much are the killers for Texas? We'll find out.
So once again, the question is, Hound, are you prepared to win this for Shock?
Big dogs, weights, hitting that cardio. I'm mortar.
All right. All right then. So Ozzy, what are the plans for Vortex for 2026?
Well, as you said, the CIA, which of course are exclusive to Vortex, will be defending the titles.
All right.
But we already know that the CIA, is an undefeatable tag team in SNW. So you can watch and enjoy the match, but we already know the CIA is walking out with the belts just as they walk in with the belts.
Okay. All right. So we are constantly saying that whatever happens on August 30th, Vortex is getting the first pick and getting the last pick at draft night 2.
And and again, and the CIA will be walking away with the belts.
And CAA will continue to carry the Gemini Championship.
Indeed, and as I stated before, it doesn't matter whether the belts are brand exclusive or not, as long as members of the Vortex roster hold those belts do belong to Vortex.
All right.
I don't care what you or anyone else says.
All right. I'm excited to see how our survival goes on August 30th. We're going to open up the floor right now for any questions. If there's anyone there in the comment section, by all means, please, comment, share this with your friends and family. This is very crucial to August 30th. I think it's going to be a fun show. We have a lot of things. We're also will be returning back to Lynn, Massachusetts in October. Same location. Now, we may have a special going on for tickets on that. So you have to keep your eye out on our Facebook page, all our social media content pages, so you can find out if we are doing something extremely special in terms of, if we're doing like a bonus ticket sale where you and someone else can essentially, um, you know. So that's what we're waiting for. But I think right now, you guys have you guys have your picks in. You're essentially waiting for, for the August 30th. And, best of luck to both brands. I honestly think the brand that's in the win is probably going to be Sean. Don't ask me why, but since they got Aries Perez, I think the W goes to them. No offense, Alex.
No,
I
think you're wrong.
I've thrown
together a team that I've handpicked, and
you have two debuting wrestlers, and then you have one guy that, well, let's be honest, didn't do really well against Beck. So
no, he didn't do well against Beck. But have you seen his record in Japan?
No, I have not.
All right. Well, this is a guy with wins left and right in Japan before I brought him to the United States and SNW. So do not underestimate this man.
All right. I will not underestimate the Black Tiger. Wild Hound, how do you feel about it?
You said getting wins left to right all over. Yeah. He's gonna care about that. Like I said, he comes to the States. He comes to the States.
All right, then.
So, like I said, when the bell rings, let's see what he got. I don't doubt that he's the last Black Tiger for the team.
All right, then. Well, listen, with that being said, I want to say thank you both for being on SNW the podcast tonight. We'll be back on next Wednesday night at 7 p.m. You have to tune in. You have to follow us because we're going to be on, let's see, our schedule for this month is going to be the 13th, 20th, and the 27th. The 27th is actually 72 hours before the actual show. So on the 27th is just a prediction episode on who's winning the matches. Hopefully, we'll be airing some promos from other wrestlers and just trying to see what you fans want. So this is AJ from SNW the podcast saying thank you for coming. Thank you, Wild Hound and Ozzy, both of you guys for showing up.
No problem.
And everyone else, you guys have a good night.